First ball for the batter, coming in. That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Misses. How did that not hit?
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Well, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Players on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yep. Driven for the cover. Edged it. No one there. Could be four. Going at pace now.
Yadav, the new man in, right-hander, coming in down the order this match.
Rabada deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Cuts that off well in the infield.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Shot, should be runs here.
Really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though and stuck with three. They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly. Oh, that was a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling. Deserved more reward.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Good return back from the deep. Last one between the wickets. Whipping the pads, though, not the bats.
South Africa with a massive shout. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Got it away for 4. That could have pointed very nicely.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up with deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Threw the shot early, ball passes bat, a brilliant slower ball. The loose full one goes unpunished.
Straight to the fielder. Winds up but misses. Nice ball. Too early on that shot.
26.
Didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will he reply?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than he thought. Made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Gigantic. Taking it.
Well, that was a slower ball. Didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Poor shot. Really lucky.
Well, down the wicket they came. A massive swing. Very fortunate to still be out there.
Went for the drive. Complete miss.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Pungia, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark.
Change of bowling, the right armour is coming into the attack.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe, though, and stuck with 3.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Drilled that one away.
Good throw from the deep, and on target.
Terrible shot.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Wow, that's missed the right.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Misses everything. Nice bowling.
Through the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
And gone. Straight to the keeper.
Kohli coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. Bad takes it, Cosmo.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Shot, should be runs here.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Not too much room and got what it deserved.
Half centuries in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Trying to go all up, but it's gone straight to backward point.
Out in the middle, lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. It's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will the bowler respond?
That's a confident appeal. A great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Everyone's going.
Didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all, that was just too good.
Slips have really gone up here. They like it. Great delivery. Looked to be the slow ball.
Threw the shot early. Ball past his bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Shot, should be runs here.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run. Slower delivery, played too early and straight through to the keeper. Huge appeal. Right hand out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Didn't get it through the field.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Coley, fortunate there. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
Leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rack.
Back into the attack. misses. It's like they're going to be too early on that shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, it very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Edge, but it drops safely.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Quick onto that in the infield.
A loose full one goes unpunished.
For the drive, complete miss. South Africa with a massive shout. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play.
Through the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball. Work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive. Out in the middle and ready to face up. He's got their tail up.
Under that early, that could be four.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. takes that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third drop ball.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked them over.
Speed, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Edged, unplayable.
Well, that edge was so close to going to hand. Unfortunate to pick up their first runs.
The captain is going to base.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Misses everything.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Shot, should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
No, terrible shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's called vertical. It won't be out. They should pick up a few runs.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the colours. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses. How did that not hit?
That was just missing leg stump. The timing of that shot was off and I knew he didn't get close to the ball. Lucky in the end that it sailed past the stumps.
Going with spin now. Just been missing though.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Speed has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. able to force a mistake. Nice shot. Run's possible.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike. Flowing drive through the covers to pick up the ball. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
It could be a couple if they hustle. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found them going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Just threw the shots too early.
Onto that early, that could be four. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Everyone's scoring. Pepper Quayle has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
Great shot, but not going to beat Phil.